Hello, welcome to Awaken to Alignment. This is a general reading for the collective. This is to cover the time frame of the full moon in Pisces happening on September the 20th. I am recording this on the 20th. So I felt really compelled to come here and do a reading. So here we are. Hope this finds you well. The full moon in Pisces, it's a very heightened sensitivity time right now. Pisces is one of the most sensitive signs in the zodiac, so you may be feeling an excess of that. I hope you'll take advantage of doing full moon rituals if that is your thing. I do them most every month. I missed one, I think, recently. And it really helps to sort of bring recognition to what it is that has been on your plate that is not serving you, and to release it, allow it to leave, however best you find that. So let's begin. We're doing the Celtic cross spread today. We have the Eight of Cups coming up as to where you are right now. That's generally a card of walking away from something toward something that's much higher vibration for you. We have the Queen of Swords coming up in your situation. Crossing the Eight of Cups is the Knight of Wands. Kind of an in and out nature of that. In the God space, we have beautiful, the glorious sun. That's really comforting to see. And the Lovers in the underlying energy. Wow, that's very potent. In your near future, we have the Eight of Wands. In the past, we have the Ten of Cups. You're showing up today as at the Ten of Pentacles. Beautiful. We have the Three of Swords in your environment. So there could be something very difficult going on. We have the King of Swords coming up. We now have a couple on the board. That's in your hopes and fears. And in the Seven of Cups is in your final outcome. So choices are coming your way. All right, let's see where it goes. So our first clarifier, we'll move this down, is the Eight of Cups. Clarifying the Eight of Cups for the collective. The Eight of Cups. Clarifying the Eight of Cups. Okay. We have the Hierophant, the Temperance card, and the Two of Pentacles, clarifying the Eight of Cups. The Eight of Cups is as I say, a card of walking away from something. The presence of the Hierophant and the Temperance card both together to clarify this. This is definitely, you have higher power in your realm right now that is guiding you through this time, guiding you to away from and into a direction that's better serving you. You may have someone here in the 3D as well with the Hierophant who has whom you trust and trust their opinion on. You could be getting some input from them as well. Generally speaking, I think that you're committing yourself to this decision to walk away, whatever this is, and leave this behind. You've done a lot of juggling, I see. It's a choice. It's a choice to walk away from this. It's not a little one. The presence of the Temperance and the Hierophant in this decision you've been thoughtful about it. You've been thoughtful and moderate in the way that you're approaching this, is what I see here. So let's move to the situation with the Queen, and we have here the Queen of Swords as well. Before we begin to clarify the Queen of Swords, this is an indication that you've used your experiences of the past to be discerning about this when you're choosing to walk this path. So let's clarify the Queen of Swords. Clarifying the Queen of Swords. Okay. I see the Two of Swords here underneath. We have the Six of Cups, the Page of Swords, and the Emperor, clarifying the Queen. So the situation here is asking for your discernment. I see there's an Aries here. Queen of Swords herself, that's a Libra card. And you also have Aquarius here. Anyone else? And Gemini so far. And Leo is here. Taurus, Sagittarius. So we're clarifying the Queen of Swords. And this is looking back, or someone is coming up from the past. You're either looking back at the past, or you are in a fond way, or you are you're actually having someone coming up from the past. Jeez. This person may be watching you online. This could be who you're walking toward. You're being discerning though. I feel like you're staying in control. This could be an Aries person that you're walking toward, or at least you're taking a look at this person, kind of like with a steely eye is what I'm hearing. You're looking at this situation or this person with a steely eye, someone from your past. You could be watching them online. This is the situation right now, and you're walking away from this is what I'm getting very clearly. There may have been a commitment with this person in the past. This is a divine connection, whatever it is. It was divinely guided for you to be in this, and also for you to be moving away from this. So let's keep going. Let's move to the Knight of Wands. This is what's crossing your Eight of Cups. Knight of Wands. Clarifying the Knight of Wands. Okay. We have the Devil card, the Four of Wands, which came out reversed, and the Page of Pentacles, clarifying the Knight of Wands. There we go. I have a new setup, and I'm still not used to it. It's kind of driving me crazy. So you have the Knight of Wands, and the Knight of Wands has an in and out energy. It can be the player of the deck, someone who's, non-committal, going back and forth, in and out of relationships. It can also be a card of bold adventure and taking risks. But I see here, there's a Capricorn here potentially with the Devil here. I see the karmic nature of things coming back. I think you've been going in and out of a situation, the fact that we have the Four of Wands in reverse is talking about a union that has been turned upside down. So this is likely what you're walking away from, and yet the karmic nature of it seems to be returning to you, or you're going back to it. This could be, you may be in this place right now where you're finally walking away and just going, is what I'm getting. Kind of wiping your hands of it. You've had enough, you've done enough, you're walking away from it. The presence here of the Page of Pentacles, I feel like that is your, the Eight of Cups. This identifies someone who's walking toward their wish fulfillment, which is the Nine of Cups. I think you have an inspired idea, something in the 3D, like you're researching it, you're finding a path that suits your, what is that, that suits your, that is good for you. Something about a position is what I'm getting, a position. It could be a position in your work life, it could be a new path that is opening up that you're wanting to take, but it seems like, you may be exploring a number of things, but one in particular, and you've kind of been on and off of it, and on and off of it. And I feel like there's a calling here to solidify whatever that is. So that's what's crossing there. Let's clarify the Sun card. The Sun card is in your, I call it the God position. It's the divine, and how things are being, how you're being guided, basically. Clarifying the Sun card. Clarifying the Sun card. Okay. Wow. This, I have to say, you have the Seven of Swords, the Eight of Wands, and the Fool card that are clarifying the Sun. I have to say that this came up as in the pre-shuffle. It came up, it flipped out, and I put it back in, and just literally two moves later, it flipped out again. Like it was wanted to be seen. So I kind of had the sense that it was going to show up. And here it is coming up here in your in the God space, in the divine space. So there's you know, the Eight of the Fool card, the Eight of Wands, and the Seven of Swords. So this is talking, the Seven of Swords in this case, I think, is talking about, it's usually the card of sneakiness and underhandedness. Somebody's trying to get away with something, that kind of a thing. In this case, I think there's going to be communication from source. You're going to learn something from source, or some action is going to take place. It's really going to reveal the nature of a person or a situation, and it could be about you. It could be the self-sabotaging nature that comes with this card as well. Could be revealed to you. I think you already have a sense of the things that have crossed your path, that have been deceitful from others. It could be something that you've done that you're recognizing was not the right path to take, something like that. But there's going to be some kind of communication come to you, some insights somehow that come to you through source, and it's going to set you free. I think it's going to I think what it is here is that you're going to recognize what you do to sabotage and allow people to do these things to you, or how you sabotage and have sabotaged whatever this situation is that you're walking away from, what your part is, and how you sabotage yourself by allowing people to do things that, or not, or just people rather that have done things toward you that are not very outstanding, we'll say. The Fool card is an indication of setting yourself free, and the fact that we have the Sun card here, the Sun card is just glorious to have in this position. It's all going to become clear what happened, what part you played in it for your own sabotage, what part you played in it otherwise. It's all going to become clear, is what I get a resounding sense about. So let's move to your underlying energy of the Lovers here. Let's move to the Lovers card, clarifying the Lovers card. Clarifying the Lovers card. All right. Okay, to clarify the Lovers card, we have the Wheel of Fortune, the King of Wands, and the Nine of Wands, clarifying the Lovers card. The Lovers card is all about a choice. It can be between two lovers. It can be soulmate kind of connection, level connection. So something in your underlying energy has you considering a choice between two people, two situations, and this, you know, I think once you make this choice, it could be with a Aries, Leo, or a Sag. I think it's been around for a long time. You feel battle weary about this, and this could be just the choice that we're talking about for you to walk away. That this has been, that you've struggled with really cleaning this up and walking away once and for all, for some of you here, for a very long time. And I think you have a vision for where you want to take your life. It could include walking towards someone who feels like a soulmate kind of connection to you right now. You do have another soulmate card here up with the Queen here with the Six of Cups. So there could be a connection that you've made that is what you're walking actually toward. But the Wheel of Fortune is here saying that this cycle is happening. It's already happening within you already. It's manifesting itself right now, if it hasn't already, and it's in your favor. It's absolutely in your favor with this soulmate level connection for some of you. We have the Four of Swords underneath the deck here, signaling that you've given it some time and been mindful about it. Clarifying the Eight of Wands in your near future. Clarifying the Eight of Wands. Clarifying the Eight of Wands. So you have the Page of Wands, the Judgment card, and the King of Swords, clarifying the Eight of Wands. The Eight of Wands is fast communication. So this could be around, this is the card of Aquarius. This could be an Aquarian whom you're going to receive some fast communication from. This is in the near future. It could be an inspiration or a very passionate gesture that you're going to receive, and it seems that this person, it could be connected to this Lover's card. I'm just getting that now because you're revisiting this ideal here. Some situation feels like an ideal to you, and it is it's come up before, and you've been kind of looking at it rationally and trying to discern the truth about it. Is this really what I want? What do I want is what I'm hearing. But the communication helps to reveal some level of that. There's the Hermit card, the card of Virgo, underneath the deck here. So some introspection, and I saw the Four of Swords prior to this. This is going to need some introspection, some thoughtfulness, some going within to really understand what it is, how you feel about this communication, because it's come before. It may be that what you're, it may be the moment where, this may have to do with the moment where you communicate that you're leaving a situation. This could be pointing to the future where you're walking away from this situation, and you're communicating that perhaps to the King of Swords, to an Aquarius or someone who exhibits those qualities of the King of Swords, highly rational, logical, really seeking the truth, keeping the heart away from it. Let's put it that way. So it may be that the communication that comes from you or to you that you communicate, that it's finally it's gonna come up again, and it's gonna be the moment where you are able to walk away from this. My throat's tightening up a little bit. That generally means that it may be a difficult conversation. The Ten of Cups. Let's clarify the Ten of Cups in your past position here. So we have the Ace of Cups, the King of Pentacles, and the Three of Pentacles, clarifying the Ten of Cups. The Ten of Cups is all things that you've kind of ever, it's pretty full wish fulfillment here. And you have the Ace of Cups too. So this is about a love connection here, absolutely. Family is associated with whatever this situation was in your past, something that was felt stable, felt solid. This is either in your current situation and it's been with you and you've pulled it in from your past, or we're talking about something that is gone now. In the past position, you had a stable situation with a family, with a partner. This could be with an earth sign. This had a lot of love and depth to it. Absolutely, there was some working together with this person or this situation. Teamwork. It could be you're speaking to the career and love, that you kind of had it all. You had the loving family and some level of self-love with the career, others that you worked with. And there's the family situation coming up to confirm that this is about a family situation from the past. That could be what you've had to walk away from, or that you are about to walk away from. So let's move to the Ten of Pentacles showing up here again here. This is where you are right now. So this is all about family here. Clarifying the Ten of Pentacles. Clarifying the Ten of Pentacles. Wow. So we have the Justice card, the Chariot, and the Ace of Swords, clarifying the Ten of Pentacles. So the Ten of Pentacles, as I say, this is about family. I'm getting that just over and over again, that this is about a family situation. And we have the Justice card and the Ace of Swords coming up. And this is pointing to the truth and cutting through any BS. A brand new beginning comes with the truth, it's saying to me. Because you have the King of Swords here and now the Justice card, the King of Swords can represent a lawyer, hence the logical, rational, keep your heart out of it, just the facts, please, kind of approach to life. The Justice card is about courts, contractual things. It can be about divorce. It can be a settling out of accounts, is what I'm getting. But the Ace of Swords here is very much pointing to getting to the truth and no BS allowed in this situation at all. And this is a success card of success and fast movement. You have two cards here of movement, fast movement, the Eight of Wands and the Chariot card. So there's some information and truth coming out that has been revisited a number of times, that has, has built some momentum, is what I'm getting here. And you are all about that, about facing that, is what I'm getting. You're willing to face whatever it is that is coming to you. Brand new beginning comes with this. We have the Three of Swords that we're going to clarify next, and this is in your environment. So there's something that has occurred here. Oops, I didn't look well. The Three of Swords. Clarifying the Three of Swords for this reading. There it is again. Wow. The Three of Swords is the Death card, the Five of Wands, and the Eight of Cups. Couldn't be more clear. Absolutely. Sorry for the glare. Jeez. So the Three of Swords is heartache and pain and I can see that there's an ending here, an absolute ending. You're walking away. Someone here is walking away. Probably from a family situation, a lot of conflict and arguing. It's really clear that's in your environment. I think that you have, you've sought the truth and you have come to the truth. The truth of the matter is that you need to walk away from this situation. That couldn't be any more clear than that. And we have the Magician here. That's beautiful to see. It means that you have everything that you need, not necessarily for a legal case, perhaps, but you do have everything that you need to proceed in life, because at the end of the day, if you end up having to go to court for some reason, for a family situation, a divorce, whatever. You have everything that you need for this, for the success of this. And the Justice card as well says it's going to work in your favor. Ultimately, it will. So let's move to the King of Swords. King of Swords appearing twice here. This is in your hopes and fears. Again, could be pointing to a lawyer here. King of Swords, clarifying the King of Swords. Wow, you have two knights. The Knight of Cups, the Knight of Pentacles, and the three knights. Wow, that's pretty unusual. The Knight of Swords, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Knight of Cups have come up to clarify the King. So the King is all things rational, and the Knights, you can step it down a notch, and you have two knights here headed off in a direction of a loving, steadfast, you know, kind of slower. You know, you have one, I think you're leaving the anger behind is what I'm saying here. You're leaving the anger behind. The anger and the frustration and the impulsiveness that you've had to act on throughout this time is being left behind, and you're proceeding with a more methodical approach, with a little more open heart. The King of Swords has uncovered the truth for you, whatever how you want to see either this person or the situation has revealed its truth to you. There's an ending here. There's a clear ending here, but you're able to. I'm hearing the word gently move off of that point of anger about it. That is your hope, is that you're wanting to move off of the anger and the turmoil that has been created. That's what your hope is. Let me go through the players here just one more time here. We have Aquarius coming up twice. We have Gemini and, you know, any of the fire signs. We have Libra, Cancer, any of the earth signs. We have Capricorn. We have Sagittarius, Taurus, Aries, Leo, Aries again, Libra again. So I just wanted to make sure I covered that. And there's the Empress, another card of Taurus. I think, you know, this is going back to the hopes and fears, is that you're leaving this this anger and this tension and having to respond in such a dramatic fashion. You're leaving that behind and moving into a much more comfortable place, self-care, taking care of yourself, allowing for your creative freedom to come back, to return. So let's, your final outcome here is the Seven of Cups. And we're going to clarify, whoops, the Seven of Cups. Here's the Queen of Swords again. Clarifying the Seven of Cups for the final outcome for this collective reading. There's the Seven of Pentacles. Clarifying the Seven of Cups. Okay. Oh. Guess we're going to take these. Wow, and it's clarified by the Seven of Cups again. So we have double confirmation there. Seven of Cups, the Two of Cups, and the Six of Pentacles are clarifying the Seven of Cups. Let's see that. Okay. So it's very clear you're going to have a lot of choices there's some conflict that are coming with those choices, but you have a lot of choices that are coming your way, and maybe to the point of confusion. I think that somehow I think you're going to come across, or someone in your midst. There's the Two of Cups here. This is about a harmonious, balanced relationship This doesn't necessarily, it can be a soulmate connection. It doesn't necessarily have to be romantic, but generally speaking, it is. So that is in your outcome, that someone here is going to help balance this point in on your journey out with offering of maybe advice is what I'm getting, companionship, someone to walk through the latter part of this situation with you. This is coming your way. It's going to really help balance out the situation, and I think this person is going to guide you, help to guide you through some of the choices that are going to come up through the path, this path, and what it has unfolded for you. This is really, if you're feeling the Pisces moon today, it's as I say, I started by saying it's a really good practice to do just some sort of journaling. Not everybody's into journaling, but just to write a few things down on through this full moon time, things that you really want to let go of. Obviously, someone here has really had some heavy choices in front of them to make about commitment, letting something go. It could be to the point where things are in the courts or soon to be, and that's really difficult. The ending of relationships can be so difficult. I see that you're on a much better path ultimately, where you're going to have choices in front of you and guidance from others. There's going to be clearly someone close to you that's going to be very helpful and bring things back into balance for you. So I hope this is helpful. I really do. And enjoy the full moon time. And I thank you for being here today. And I look forward to seeing you again next time. Till then, take care. Bye.